RICHITA BIHAKU, thương hiệu mỹ phẩm trắng da trị nám đến từ Nhật Bản với công thức tiên tiến hiện đại, trong uống ngoài thoa, được điều chế hoàn toàn từ thảo dược thiên nhiên như hoa anh đào đôi, hoa cúc lâu năm, chiết xuất trái cây, murasaki, kiwi, hạt sen, hạt lựu đắng, nước chàm thảo mộc, kết hợp với 2 hợp chất vitamin C tinh chế, thích hợp với tất cả các loại da và không gây kích ứng da. RICHITA dưỡng trắng da, tăng cường tái tạo tế bào da. RICHITA chống lão hóa da, cải thiện độ đàn hồi cho da. RICHITA nuôi dưỡng phục hồi tế bào gốc trong da. RICHITA ngăn ngừa cải thiện vết thâm, đốm nám, tàn nhang trên da. RICHITA sẽ cho bạn một làn da tươi sáng, khỏe mạnh, hồng hào và tràn đầy sức sống. RICHITA đăng ký tuân thủ các quy định của FDA tại Hoa Kỳ. Mọi chi tiết xin liên lạc 714 914 4242, 714 595 3228. RICHITA, sắc đẹp của làn da.
Kính chào quý vị đến với chương trình RICHITA Talk Show cùng với Quý Nguyễn và Dr. Erik là Medical Doctor của công ty iMED LED. Công ty chuyên nhà sản xuất về trang thiết bị y tế, gồm có các hộp đèn iBox tia hồng ngoại và cái giường tia hồng ngoại iBox, gọi là Dr. Erik iBox và Dr. Erik iMED. Welcome, Dr. Erik, to our talk show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
So we share, please share with our customer about the benefit of your Dr. iBox, Dr. Erik iBox. Can you share with people how the benefit?
Well, again, the benefits are across the board because the light is a nutrient, and those wavelengths are a very safe and necessary nutrient that maintains good health in all the cells because of what it does in the mitochondria, like I mentioned, its effects on the specific enzyme called cytochrome C oxidase. Now, so again, the research has shown this with every disease. It's enhancing because it's also preventing of disease. It's healing of the disease once one has one. The focus on the skin itself is really exciting because it's necessary to maintain the elasticity or to return the elasticity of the skin because of the healing effects it does by that mechanism.
Yeah, that's the reason, you know, we sit here today together. It's a benefit of using Dr. Erik iBox enhanced with RICHITA BIHAKU. Can you share with our consumer of your recommendation and how, because I know you manage, right now you have 2 medical aesthetic clinic, and RICHITA BIHAKU is already in there. Just share about the relationship.
Yes. I'm the medical director of 2 clinics, one in Philadelphia, one in suburban Philadelphia, where we do a lot of cosmetic work, including laser, including platelet-rich plasma or PRP. So we do a lot of skin rejuvenation, and this product line has been absolutely essential and fantastic part of our experience. We wouldn't be without it, period, because it's such an enhancing portion of that. With the light therapy now, we have the one thing that we cannot put into a container, and that is the light energy. And that's what we do with the iBox and the iBed, is we can add the one missing link, if you will, beyond these fantastic products to enhance the ultimate experience in rejuvenating skin and beautification.
Yes, like when we're talking about the regeneration of the skin, and with our product, especially like beautiful skin supplement, you can see a lot of the ingredients inside to regenerate the skin, yes, and to help enhance the skin cell regeneration, and it's very helpful. And when it's combined with the Dr. Erik's iBox, how the max benefit you can share with the consumer?
Yes, I sure can. Yeah. In fact, with those excellent supplements are some of the B vitamins that work in energy production in the mitochondria. It's one reason why the internal portion of your products are necessary as well as the external products. And again, the one key nutrient with that is the red and near infrared light which is one more key player in that mitochondrial health. And that's why we are so excited about utilizing this with the light for the maximum enhancement.
Right. So, you know, like for the people got the dark spot, you know, or the pigment, or the skin got damage, and they come to your medical aesthetic clinic and for the treatment. So we use you have them using with your treatment, and also recommend people using the Dr. Erik iBox. And now we have RICHTIA BIHAKU. What makes you confident to recommend your patient using RICHTIA BIHAKU product?
Well, that comes from, first of all, the excellent ingredients that are in these products, and number two, clinical experience over many years now of utilizing in our cosmetic clinics these products and our results. The results have just been, the results speak for itself, just like with the iBox and the iMED. The results you get will speak for themselves. The research will validate why that is. And now the combination of utilizing this with the light is, to me, the perfect marriage of all the nutrients to give the consumer the absolute best experience and results.
Yes, as you know, RICHTIA BIHAKU is all organic herbal extract, 100% organic herbal extract, and it's been made by Japan, manufactured and import to USA, registered with FDA of USA, and it's all organic. And I know your background is everything about natural.
Yes, yes, my background very much is so. I've been very oriented towards total healthy living. I was diagnosed as a juvenile diabetic at age 4, and that just changed everything, from my mother getting into a natural and organic process when I was very young, and myself continuing that ever since. And I've always done organic farming. I still do, in what time I do get to do, right? And so I'm very much organically oriented and minded, and understanding that appreciation with both the biochemical background as a biochemistry major in school, and I've always, and a very in-depth training in herbal medicine from herbal medicines around the world. And Japan has always been on the forefront of herbal medicine and organic products, and they do a great job of putting this together years ahead of where we were in this country.
Yes.
So you are doing a great job of getting that process combined.
Yes, and I love the sentence you mentioned, is this is a perfect marriage.
Yes.
It's a perfect marriage. You know, like people, they got a bad skin before, they're using our product and they love it. It may take about, you know, depend on how bad of the damage of their skin. Sometimes people just about in 2 months, they see the result immediately. And some is 1 month, and some people it take 9 months, depend on how bad. We have a lot of good results. But now with the Dr. Erik iBox, and this is a great combination. Can you share a little deep detail how it works? For example, I got a customer, they have a very, very bad skin damage, like very dark and very, how it works, how the Dr. Erik iBox will have when it combine, enhance with RICHTIA BIHAKU product.
Well, again, we're taking the very best of products, both internally and externally, with what you have here, which is so exciting, and adding into it the one thing that can't be put into a bottle, and that is the photons of energy in the red and infrared light that work in unison with these products to get the maximum enhancement. And so we see a faster result in elasticity. And again, part of the aging process is about loss of elasticity to the skin tissue. And when we can restore that elasticity and do it so much faster with the combination, as we mentioned, the results are just so great. How fast it happens, of course, depends on how much they utilize of both products, how properly they use it, and also what their level of aging and skin deterioration is, how much damage they've had from ultraviolet light, how much pigmentation, how much loss of elasticity, their age, whether they smoke or not. All these things add up into how fast one can restore their good skin or maintain it if they start young enough.
Yeah, and you show confident with the highly recommend RICHITA BIHAKU product for your patient at your clinics, 2 clinics in Philadelphia right now. Right?
2 clinics in Philadelphia with years of this experience. We know the results are top notch with these products, and we wouldn't be, as I said, without them or recommend anything else. It's just, and now we combine that with light. Is the perfect marriage, and we're excited about seeing this expand into the Atlanta area in the not too distant future as well. So that's exciting.
So we're exciting, you know, when we met Dr. Chung, one of your top, you know. Doctor is the CEO of iMED LED. So, you know, I'm very happy Dr. Chung share about the his vision and share about, and Dr. Chung also personal, he try out RICHITA BIHAKU product, he see the result. So he recommend, you know, like, let's get together, why don't we come to a perfect marriage? And then when I came to Philadelphia, and then I met you in there, so it's very happy, you know, and know more about you is everything but natural. And RICHITA BIHAKU is 100% organic. So we got a perfect marriage about organic, herbal, everything about natural, right?
There's no question. If it isn't 100% natural and organic, I wouldn't want to take it for myself. And if I wouldn't take it for myself, I wouldn't want to have it for my patients or other people around the world who would be interested in taking it. And so, yes, it is the perfect marriage. As you said, it was a great pleasure and honor to meet yourself when you did come up so generously to Philadelphia and allow both of these products to come together to get the maximum results for anyone who wants to use it.
Say about the organic herbal extract, everything is 100% is RICHITA BIHAKU been made by organic herbal extract. I have to give the credit to the boss, is the CEO of RICHITA BIHAKU. That's Tảo is my wife. She got a dream of how to help people got the bad skin, damaged skin, especially pigment skin. So, you know, she been researched, she got dream over 25 years ago. She loved to own a kind of product is herbal extract, 100% because she just like you is no chemical. Because is for the skin, if you use a chemical, it's always having side effect. Is that correct? You know.
Well, yeah, it's no question about it. There is no isolated chemical. There is no medication on the market that can do this. It needs to be nature is necessary to naturally heal, and healing requires it to be natural. That's just how the physiology is if we spend time and broke that down. But so yes, she was way ahead of her time, and as well with these products of realizing we need natural extracts to enhance the healing and maintaining of integrity of healthy skin.
Yes,
or restoring what's lost.
Right, that's a perfect word. Is, you know, like natural extract. You know, is a heal of all the damage. And then with the people using Dr. Erik iBox, which RICHITA BIHAKU now is highly promote. Dr. Erik iBox to our customer because they love it. Especially like myself, and I saw the result for my wife is Tảo is CEO of RICHITA BIHAKU. She using your Dr. Erik iBox, and it's very helpful. And I can tell is it a lot of benefit for improve the elasticity of the skin?
Yes. Again, when you heal the cells, our body is made up of those 37 some odd trillion cells, and some are dying off and new ones are being rejuvenated, but we age when we have more dying than being rejuvenated, and that aging is accelerated when there's more damage too quickly. And of course, we know about the aging things that can happen, what smoking does, what diseases like diabetes do to that whole process, and so we want to, number one, avoid those things, but number two, we want to get every nutrient we need and the great organic combinations that are in here, and also the light itself is healing and necessary nutrient as well, as I mentioned, to think of it as that. And now with the advent of what we have with the LEDs and the combination of things that accumulated into making the light boxes and the beds, we can have that one missing link nutrient, if you will, to this whole array that's so critical. And yes, by healing the cells, we increase the elasticity, we slow down that loss of elasticity. You can look at it both ways. And so we see that rejuvenation, we see that pliability, we see that softness to the skin that is lost otherwise as we age without it.
Yes. And when it's combined, is that people got more benefit if they're using your Dr. Erik iBox, will be benefit for the anti-aging also?
Yes, no question that red and infrared light now are very much part of the whole anti-aging concept and understanding. Again, because we know that the mitochondrial level disease or health is the reason of why we either maintain health or we deteriorate, and that light is a critical factor in mitochondrial health. So the combination of the organics, the nutrients, and the light, again, is the perfect marriage to maintain or to restore loss of health, loss of elasticity in the skin, loss of health in general.
Wonderful. And I can tell is, when you mention about internal and external, can we call like, you cannot put internal inside of external, and you cannot put external inside of internal.
Yes.
For the treatment. But can we say like, with your advice, can we say your Dr. Erik iBox is internal have inside of the, to help like prevent the pigment, and also help to improve the elasticity of the skin. And in outside, it will be our like cleansing face wash, serum, and cream. But in the middle is we call external. Internal is iBox, Dr. Erik iBox, and external is we call it take care of the surface of the skin. Yeah. But in the middle, we got beautiful skin dietary supplement, our best seller. So it can help regenerate the new skin, like yes. With the to detox all of the bad cell, and then coming outside, come to the surface, cleansing up. We got the cleansing face wash, and then improve the skin with the better color and brightening and lightening for the skin. We got serum and cream or beauty cream. So that we can say is a perfect marriage.
Yes, it really is, because you've got everything covered nutrient-wise and external-wise with the, I said, the best product line on the planet, and why we utilize it in our clinics and insist on it. But now the perfect marriage is to add the one missing link, the red infrared light that enhances this and now is a complete healing process.
Perfect. I love that sentence. Complete healing process. I love that one. And is that right now is, let's say, we have a customer got a bad skin, really bad skin, and come to your clinic for help. How the process of the treatment?
Well, the process would, the person would come in and we would look at their skin, of course. We take pictures of the skin, we analyze it, we have the person look in the mirror and look at all the areas that are what they're trying to accomplish by reversing that process as much as possible. We look at that, again, inside and out, what they're taking nutrient-wise, medication-wise, lifestyle. We try and encourage healing from within and from without. But so we would encourage, again, that part you have covered so well with the product line, as we had mentioned. When we do the rest of the work, that might include laser, especially if there's pigmentation changes. That might include PRP or platelet-rich plasma, both injected and topical with microneedling is done, and of course the products for external use incorporated with that go on to play. But also we encourage utilizing and making sure they're getting adequate amounts of the red and infrared light, and so we have them use the light box, and we encourage them that they have it at home and utilize it as well, so they get continuous, regular daily therapy with both the products internally, externally, and the light.
Wow, that's perfect. Thank you for mentioning about PRP.
Sure.
So this is very, very important. When you mention about PRP, the plasma and with Dr. the founder, right? The founder of this treatment, is that Dr. Charles Reynolds?
Yes, certainly one of them. Yes.
Yes, one of them. Yes, and you are one of the doctor as a highly educator. You can train all the doctor using.
Yes, in fact, when you're mentioning the vampire, it's called, as he names it, Dr. Charles Reynolds in Alabama, Fairhope, Alabama, is the one that created using PRP for cosmetic purposes. He invented the trade names vampire facelift, vampire facial, vampire breast lift, P and O shots, are all under his trade names. And I initially trained under him, and I went back more recently and trained again to be certified to teach the course that he teaches. He has a list of people who are certified teachers, and so now we can share with other physicians and practitioners how to utilize the skills that Dr. Reynolds first developed. That's correct.
Yes, and when I came to your clinic in Philadelphia, and I saw you, the process of you helping all the people, they got, what is that? They got the, some of the wrinkle.
Yes.
And can you share about the process about that with our
Well,
consumer?
yes, in other words, platelet-rich plasma, or PRP for short, is a therapy where you're utilizing your body's own natural healing ability. Again, as I usually describe, when someone cuts themselves, first the platelets are there to start the clotting process to prevent further bleeding, and then all the different growth and healing factors over the next hours and days continue to be concentrated from the body into that site to enhance not only the scar, but then the scar to fade and the new skin to come in and total healing in an ideal situation. So we're basically utilizing those same concentrated healing and growth factors that are found in the serum or the platelet-rich plasma portion of the blood, concentrating that down and drawing that out of the blood after we've centrifuged it in the proper way, and then we utilize that same material to put in the areas all over the whole face when we're doing a PRP, or vampire, as it's called by Dr. Reynolds, facelift and facial, but we're utilizing a more concentrated amount into the dermis and the subdermis, the connect, or the sub-Q tissue, if you will, where someone has the normal aging creases, where we'll inject those, as you saw when you were in Philadelphia,
yes,
in those areas. And over the next 30 days, we see a much enhanced healing process of that person's skin, especially where those creases and wrinkles are there from normal aging process.
You mean like the first day you take the blood, their own blood, and then you put in the machine?
Yes.
About, for how long? About
well, it needs to be an FDA-approved centrifuge for platelet-rich plasma, that's and the right tubes, because the tubes are different than what we just draw blood for and look at in an analyzer and get a lab report like the doctor does for someone.
Yes.
But so under the right circumstances, of the right type of tube, the right type of centrifuge, we draw the person's blood, we spin it down in the centrifuge. That takes about 8 minutes at about 3,500 RPMs. And then we will take that tube, turn it upside down, draw out the platelet-rich plasma portion of it, and then we use a fine 30-gauge needle that we utilize for skin injections for the face, so that leaves very little mark even initially, and then fades completely very quickly. And there's where we inject in the areas that need to be done to help restore and really do unlike just fillers like hyaluronic acid, this actually helps to restore the integrity and elasticity of the skin, so it actually can help fade away those blemishes that someone has in the skin.
I see. So you mean like in this will be max benefit within 30 days, and after that, how long does this can be last long?
That's a great question, and how long that lasts depends on the person's age, how well they take care of themselves. Again, a smoker, for example, would not last as long as a non-smoker. But it isn't that it doesn't last. The new skin is made, the rejuvenated skin is there, but obviously we continue to age otherwise. So For example, someone that's usually utilizing your product line is going to last much longer than someone who doesn't use that or doesn't stay with it. Somebody who smokes, again, the other way in the spectrum. Somebody who's 20 is going to have an appearance to last much longer than somebody who's 80.
Yeah.
So it depends on all those factors, but on average, that will stay noticeably in that range for about 1 to 2 years.
1 to 2 years.
Yes.
That's it without RICHTIA BIHAKU. What about if it's combined? People after they get your treatment with a PRP, then they go home and they pick up, just like what you're doing right now. And you recommend the patient using RICHTIA BIHAKU after your treatment. So it will keep the last much longer.
Absolutely, as you pointed out, very good statement. And that 1 to 2 years would be the person. The 1 is closer to the ones who aren't staying with and doing the program, and the 2 is, and sometimes beyond that, 2, 5 years or more if they really are aggressive with not damaging their skin against too much sunlight or smoking, etc. And they're staying with internally and externally the products. And now, of course, we're just starting to get the feedback of using the light with that and how much more that can enhance. So who knows how rejuvenating length of time that could stay in the future. We have to wait another 5 or 10 years to see some of those.
Right, but the good thing is, you know, like we can tell our consumer is with your beside, you know, like iBox, Dr. Erik iBox and your PRP treatment, and then with RICHTIA BIHAKU is now we can call it as a perfect marriage, and it's expedite the improvement for a dark spot treatment, or you know, like regenerate of your new stem cell, and also keep the improve the elastic skin a lot faster.
Tremendously, and I said, as you mentioned, why it is the perfect marriage is because we're utilizing what's already here with these, again, excellent products for its regenerative and restorative purposes and benefits, along with the one, again, we'll call it missing link, the red near-infrared light energy, that combination now covers the gambit. So we're just seeing such a great enhancing where 1 + 1 = 3, in my opinion. In other words, we're getting a synergistic effect with the combination of the two.
So we can say to our patient and our consumers, and say, you know, like now we have a total package, which help generate the new skin with improving elasticity skin and get better skin color because of our surface cream, beauty cream, serum, and also we have beautiful skin supplement, which is make a skin whitening, and we call it detox all of the bad, you know, like whichever damage their skin. So that is, we call it surface, middle, and then with the internal treatment with your Dr. Erik iBox, and also with a PRP. And is that PRP from Dr. Charlotte Reynolds? Is that in Vietnam already? Well, this technology?
It's, to my knowledge, is starting to. When I was over there recently, we were introducing it to a couple of clinics that had not yet started it, and so we're excited about the where that may start to explode in Vietnam, in hopefully not too distant future.
Yeah, what's your vision? You know, is again I say, what's your vision of this perfect marriage? How it will improve more? You know, like improve the skin and bring more happy, bring more beauty back for lady, especially, you know, like this day, like anti-aging people, successful, and then now they looking for some kind of high technology, but organic.
Well, yeah, and so we really combine the beauty of high technology and organic by this combination. And again, the high technology has allowed us to utilize the benefits without the harmful effects of natural sunlight by isolating the healing properties of it. And just as you go into great lengths to assure that we have organic natural extracts from these products to enhance beauty. And yes, the sky's the limit on how we can stay rejuvenated or restore what was lost, or maintain it if we start early enough, so we can maintain healthy skin for decades and decades, where before that aging process, of course, was, in my opinion, way too fast. And obviously we have, especially the ladies who are out there now successful in what they're doing, and they want to maintain healthy skin for a longer life. And they now have the capabilities of doing that, where before that didn't exist. And of course, when we look good, we feel good about ourselves. And so that's just a great combination, just for, it's not just external, but it's these products and the light are internal and external. But also, when we look good, we feel good, and that feel good helps to, helps that we now know studies show it helps us to live longer. And so.
So that is the reason why currently you have you manage two medical aesthetic clinic in Philadelphia. And number 3 will come out, and with our perfect marriage. Right now we already have our product, RICHTIA BIHAKU, inside of your clinic for your patient using. And with the perfect marriage, like we sharing with our consumer, and we come out with one more, is one of the center in Atlanta, Georgia, with the name is RICHTIA Medical Aesthetic, and which combine all of our product together, and we will continue to export to another state, or especially in Vietnam. And I know you have you has been scheduled with a lot of medical kind of, we call a aesthetic spa owner from Vietnam, and then doctor from Vietnam, and they're ready for your training. How soon you will have those class happen?
Well, we already had started that just a few months ago. But we're looking forward to, with the new year just about upon us, we see some really exciting things coming up for 2020, both combining, as you mentioned, in the greater Atlanta area, and also the teaching and the promotion of this in Vietnam.
Perfect. So, you know, like, we will bring a lot of benefit to our consumer. Once again, thank you so much for your time to come by and share with all of the benefit of using Dr. Erik iBox and Dr. Erik iBed, and plus PRP plasma for a skin regeneration, you know, like against with anti-aging skin, and combine with RICHTIA BIHAKU as an aftercare product. So I'm very happy and very thankful for your highly recommend to the patient right now. And before I say bye to our consumer, I know you feel so exciting with the result of the patient in your clinic in Philadelphia right now, after the using our product is RICHTIA BIHAKU.
Well, I can't emphasize enough, the pleasure is mine. The products have been fantastic for our clinic. We are excited about combining this with what we're doing there and the results we're getting, and we look forward to sharing it both in the Atlanta area and in Vietnam in the very near future. Very excited about the early part of 2020 and what that's going to present for us.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Dr. Erik.
Thank you very much.
Okay.